Agidi, this first bite is for you guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how I prepared this Agidi jollof courtesy of sister Flo Chinyere of All Nigerian Recipe. I got inspired from her making this recipe for a long time ago, and I've promised myself that I will do it, so today I'm bringing it on to my channel. And if you don't know who sister Flo Chinyere of One Nigerian Recipe is, you are missing a lot on this YouTube. And I'll be leaving the link of her Agidi jollof in the description box below, so feel free to check it out. So the first thing I did was to soak the corn or the maize overnight, and this is the type of maize that I used. I used the whole 900 grams. I soaked it overnight, and the following day I used my blender to blend it, and this is the consistency after blending it. So I'll be transferring it into a clean bowl and finish up with the remaining one. Once I'm done blending it, I will tie my scarf or chiffon cloth on my bowl. Then I will start sieving the corn or the maize or the pap. So guys, I'm just adding it little by little, and as I'm sieving, once it gets a little bit thick, I will add water and continue sieving till I get out a lot of starch from this before I take it out. Once I notice that the consistency is more of chaff, then I will press out the starch from it or the water from it and take it out, just like so. I don't know if what I'm saying is making any sense, but at least by looking at what I'm doing, you will understand what I meant. Please, if you're still watching up to this extent, remember to give this video a thumbs up, share out this video to your family, your friends, and your colleagues. So guys, I will finish up sieving the remaining one off camera. Then after I'm done sieving, I will close it and keep it aside. And here is the chaff I got from it. I will not be throwing it away. I will dry it and blend it and use it for fufu. And I'll be using this meat for the Agidi jollof. I'll be seasoning it with some nut cube, onion, some thyme, and I will add salt to taste. I will also be adding some water to it. And I will cover the pot and allow this to cook till the meat and the bone is tender. Once I'm done cooking it, I will take out the onion so it will not disintegrate into the pot. Then I will cover the pot and set it aside. Over here is my stew base, which I will be adding into another smaller pot. Then I will season it with some curry powder. I will add some thyme, and I will add some pepper, dry pepper. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up. Right now I'll be throwing in the meat inside the stew. Then after putting the meat in the stew, I will sieve in the meat broth in it. You see this medemedes, we don't need it. So I will stir and allow it to cook for 5 minutes, and it's done. After 4 hours, the maize must have finally settled down the bottom of the bowl. So I'll be taking out the water on the top, and here is the boiled water which I'll be using to cook the agidi. So I will use my spatula to mix this very well so it will have a light consistency, very light, as if you want to prepare pap. Then I will be pouring it inside my pot. I'll be transferring this on top of my cooker, and I will start stirring it immediately. Do not leave it unattended, otherwise it will get lumps. And I'm cooking on a low heat. At times when you look at it, it will look as if it's starting to get lump, but do not bother yourself, just continue stirring it. Okay, I'm even tired. I'm lying on top of the cupboard because I'm so tired. As I was doing this, I'm 7 months pregnant and I'm so tired, and this is the only thing I'm craving. So I had to just continue stirring it like that. It doesn't take too much time, but it takes too much energy. At a time it will thicken up. All you just need to do is to add the boiled water which you boiled earlier, and then you start mixing it again. It will loosen up a bit. Then after continuous stirring, it will still thicken up. Then you add a little bit of boiled water again. I did this repeatedly for like 3 times. I added boiled water for like 3 times before I got the consistency that I needed. Then I'll be adding the last water now, which is the fourth time. And after adding it, I will cover the pot and allow this to cook for 5 minutes. For you to know that the agidi is done, it must have that shiny look and the consistency will be very light. It will not be thick again. Then it's done. I will start adding in the stew now. Do not add in the meat or the bones yet. If you look very well, you notice that my agidi came out having a little bit of lump in it, because I got a little bit tired when I was stirring it and I had to lie down on the cupboard. Do not make that same mistake, okay? But the taste still came out very well and it formed very fine. Without being told, you will not even know that it has a little bit of lump. So right now, I will start tying the agidi. I've already washed and prepared the oma leaf off camera. Before you start tying the agidi, remember to test for salt. If the salt is not enough, you can add a little bit of salt depending on the quantity of the stew you used. So let's start folding the oma leaf just like so. Just take a very close look at what I'm doing if you don't know how to use oma leaf. It is very easy to use, okay? I can't explain this to you. You just have to look very closely how to fold the oma leaf. From one direction, you take it to the other direction to form a cone. Bend the tail and add the agidi from the opening. Depending on how big or how small you want your agidi, you can add in 2 or 3 spoons before you add in your bones. You can as well use fish to prepare this. I've eaten agidi that was prepared with fish back home. Then after adding it, use another 1 spoon to cover the bone. You can also add in another stew before you cover it and keep it aside. Then we continue wrapping the remaining one, but I will not be showing you all because of time. Otherwise, this video will be so long. So I will finish wrapping the remaining one off camera. Okay. And once you are done wrapping it, this is what we got. Isn't this beautiful? So I'll be waiting for 20 minutes for it to get a little bit cold before I will start eating it. Which one will I start from? Let me start from this one. This is not a mukbang. Oh my days. This first bite is for you guys. Oh my god. Babe, okay. Let me tell you on time. Only one is your own because I'm eating my first food and I early. Only one is your own.
Even that one eaten.
2 is for Mona. The rest, I store it in the fridge.
Even that one.
I eat it when I get back from hospital.
That one will eat when you eat them.
Oh my god. Oh my god. If I follow the way this agidi taste, I will eat everything this night. But I cannot though. Night has come. Because I prepared this late. And I've eaten night food. Now it's almost 11 p.m. I've even eaten it late. So, I think one is enough. Guys, you all need to try this, okay? You all need to try this. You will not regret it. And here comes the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah! Bye and see you in my next one.